Hello, everybody. Welcome to my video today. Thanks for clicking on my video, by the way. So today I want to talk to you about a very important topic when you are interviewing for any IT role, really, but it applies to DevOps and SRE roles as well. Before I get into that, though, I want to give you some background so you know where this is coming from. If you can think of all the roles that you've had in your career, I would imagine on almost every team that you've been part of, there was one person who was toxic, somebody who was not easy to work with, somebody may act like they know everything there is to know, or arrogant, or difficult to negotiate with, or not available for help when you need them, or always tell you on the opposite spectrum, always tell you what to do, somebody who causes you stress, right? These people are toxic people in a work environment that is very costly in many different ways. One, they make people leave, they make people less productive, they make people be unwilling to go the extra mile, they make people feel small and not confident, they make people less likely to collaborate, all kinds of things. So as a manager, you were very aware of this. So when you were interviewing for new roles, available roles, when you were talking about technical questions and this and that, you're talking about life stories and what new, they're indirectly always passively looking for signs of that kind of person. Any sign of that, and you're out. You're not going to be considered. You're not going to be passed on to the next stage. None of that. Why? Because if you are one of those people, or you come across as one of those people, and you are hired, you're going to be a negative. You're going to be an overall negative because of all the things I just talked to you about. So how to avoid this? How to not come across like that in interview? The number one thing to watch out in yourself when you're talking is not to be too arrogant. It's good to be confident, but not arrogant, where you were debating too much or you're arguing too much in an interview. If you're not, no, if you have this, if you're not agreeing with the interviewer, that's fine. You can discuss, you can collaborate, you can talk about it, you can get into details of what you mean, but you have to be very careful not to come across as a know-it-all or somebody who knows too much, right? In terms of, or thinks he or she knows too much, right? That kind of thing. Another example to avoid is when you're asked a question, um, get a feel for how long the answer should be. If it's a direct question, yes or no question, it should be quick. If it's a detailed question, maybe it's a couple of minutes, three. Generally, interviewers are not asking question that whose answer is going to be 5, 6, 10 minutes long, right? So if you're taking too long to answer the question, you might come across as somebody who's not going to fit in very well with the team, right? So you might give off signals like this unintentionally when you were the interviewee. So avoid things like that. Make eye contact, for example. Be polite. Watch your tone. Be when you were discussing things, try to be authentic, not something fake. Things like that. But number one is try and not to look too overconfident or even arrogant. That's what gets you in trouble in this area of the interview, that the interviewer is not telling you. He or she is looking for signs of a toxic person, and if they see signs, you're not going to be you're not going to do well in the interview. I hope you found this useful. If you did, please like and subscribe. That helps my channel out, and I will see you in the next video.